Hey guys, welcome to another video, and yeah, welcome to another year. It's 2026. There it is, right there. But anyhow, today I'm getting ready to grout this subway tile, and I figured, well, I'll do a little video, bring you guys along, so you can see what the process is. First thing you got to do is clean up your joints um, before the police get there. No, just kidding. That's like my kind of humor. But anyhow, you want to clean up any thin set that you have in your joints like that, and just take a razor knife and cut that stuff out of there. So now, if you were using, say, a color grout, say like Somalian brown or my favorite, alien gray. This white thin set really going to stick out. You'll see it from like outer space. So you want to get those cleaned, and plus it helps if your grout is deep in the joint there, and makes for a stronger grout job, to where it's not popping out, or like I said, thin set showing. So once you get that all done, you want to get yourself a nice clean bucket like I have here, and let's go ahead and get some grout in there. All right. My special effects. Oh man. Okay, so put your grout in the bucket, and then get you some water. Well, get you a sponge, because you don't want to be putting like a lot of water into this, because once you get it in there, you can't take it out. So just add a little bit of water at a time, okay? And we'll put a little bit more in there. And start mixing that. And try not to breathe that stuff in. It's not good for you. Pretty hard on your lungs, on your respiratory system. So let's see. So with just that little bit of water, as you can see, it's starting to clump up, right? So a little bit more water here. Let's go ahead and take our sponge, and we'll add about as much as we did first time. See, that's a lot of water. Let's mix that up and see what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, with just that little bit of water, let's see if I can get it up here. We're pretty much ready. Look at that. See, if you mix it too wet, then it gets slippery, and it just wants to go all over the place. And you really don't need that, But you just take it, okay? And you want to go at an angle. And just get all of those grout lines. And as you can see, with this subway tile, just a little bit really goes a long way. What is that? Yeah, brown? What the war? I don't like that. Let me get rid of that. All right. See if it's still there. Wow, it is really hard to grout and film at the same time. When I start my film producing and directing career, I'm going to be way ahead of the game. But anyhow, you just want to fill in all your grouts, all your grout lines, and yeah, And then we'll let this dry, and we'll come back and we'll wash it up. And okay. Okay, there's my clean sponge with a clean bucket. Well, relatively clean. And some clean water. And what we want to do is first, wring your sponge out to where it's just good and damp. We don't want a bunch of excess water in there. And the first part is called scrubbing. And you just want to go in circles. And what you're doing here is you're smoothing out the grout lines. As you can see, the grout lines are getting nice and smooth. And then that way, if you do have any missed spots to where there's no grout in the joint, they will show up. Okay. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So that is called scrubbing right there. That's the technical term, I guess. I don't know. And this is called washing. And you want to go at an angle so you're not digging the grout out of the joint. And now we'll rinse out our sponge there. Oh, I am so talented to do this with one hand, I'm telling you. But again, go at an angle, right? And swipe it and then turn your sponge over and do that again. And you should have most of your film off of there, and your grout joints are just beautiful. So I'm going to get busy because it's really hard to do this with just one hand. And yeah, I'd like to get done sometime today. So thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. And like I said, gives me the warm and fuzzies deep down inside.